540.
Or 540, yeah, not 550. Sorry. However, like I said earlier, he's been asleep for like pretty much the last 3 days. I don't know what's going on with him. He didn't really seem to know what's going on with him. But he says he's fine, so I don't know. Well, we'll just go with that.
I got a minute 54. You can also catch Whoppy Catch and the Pokemon community game as well.
Mm-hmm. Anything that speaks. That is quite toasty. Oh. I gotta adjust that. Fucking hurts. Okay, there's my liner. Do I have... Actually, let me double check this. Okay.
Yeah, if you fail to catch somebody, you gotta wait 3 hours.
Okay, so 2 of the polls have closed. And one of them was which rod should we put a limited stock shop skin on next Saturday? So the one that won was Maelstrom
Yeah,
at a 54%. So they may make a skin in the shop Saturday, this upcoming Saturday for Maelstrom. And then the next poll was to change the profane Leviathan requirement. I don't know, like I said before, that was a very broad statement. And the answer to that was yes. So now I went back, so back when we were talking about that the other day, the original quest line for the Asterisk wish was instead of the catch the 2 strings with the mutation Serene, was catch a profane Leviathan Serene. And then they had put the poll in for change the profane Leviathan requirements. Now, what I had mentioned even during that I found it weird because that poll was still live and active when they still went ahead and changed the quest to the strings before the pool had even ended. So I didn't know, and I even stated then I thought that that was a very broad statement of whether they were talking about the quest or if they were talking about the requirements to spawn the Leviathan in general. But in that case, that wouldn't necessarily be specifying the profane Leviathan because the profane Leviathan itself is a chance to spawn just like with the Elder Dragon or Elder Mashra. It's a 10% chance to spawn in an Elder, but it mostly just spawns in, Mashra spawns in. Just like with the Colossal Dragon, you either get a Colossal Blue or
Ancient
Ancient
or
or an
ethereal.
Ethereal. So those are chances. So I don't know what it exactly was even referring to by the profane specifically and requirements. Requirements for what? It would have made sense for if it was specifying or relating to the quest for the Astra Serenade, but it still wouldn't have made sense because it would have made sense if they changed the actual requirements from it not being serene and being something else and keeping the profane Leviathan, which is not what they did. So I don't know what this vote actually refers to, but the answer, the outcome of it was yes at an 89% chance, and it is closed just now, which I find interesting. I don't know what it refers to specifically because, like I said, it's a very broad statement. I really hope they don't change the requirements of spawning in the actual Leviathan in itself because I actually really like that mechanic.
Mhm.
Um, so let's hope that stays. Um, but so there is that. What is up with all these cupcakes?
That'd be Bohan. I don't see him because I got mine turned off to where I can't see other people's cages.
Oh,
And look, Sebastian got me. Well, I caught you first.
15 attack, 14 defense, 8 HP, and 5 speed. Not too shabby. Let's see here. Well, I also think I find it interesting that this rug came out still during the Fishmas update. Again, especially if it's going to be limited, because there's still people working on Fishmas. But I have to say, for like us who's already pretty much done with Fishmas, it's nice to have something else to work on, but having another limited thing on top of a limited thing, that's not nice. Well, a limited thing on top of a limited thing on top of a limited thing, actually. Because North Pole's limited as well. Do what?
Yep.
Right, yeah. I mean, I definitely think it should be a decent amount of time for sure. Right, right. And see, that's the other thing too. Like, and I've said that before, and it contradicts so much of what, like,